cold brew life hack. This stuff is expensive. So you just take this, mix it with a little bit of the normal iced coffee. No, I'm vlogging. And it makes this stronger, but then you don't go through this as fast. He hears everything, even in his dungeon. A little bit of oat milk, a little bit of vanilla. Shake it around. There you have it. Thursday today. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm about to go work out. I feel like I have so much energy today. I slept so well last night. I'm about to have a really good run. We were supposed to wake up earlier and walk to Starbucks because it's been really hard working from home all day, but we slept in. So we woke up at like 8. It was actually nice to have more sleep, but it's definitely not something that we're trying to do every day. I've never been the person to like snooze an alarm, but it's funny when you actually sleep with someone else now, you pick up on their habits. So we've been bad lately. About 11 o'clock right now, about to get started on some work stuff, but I just wanted to do a little intro to this vlog. Today we have just a few kind of YouTube things to get done. I feel like it's kind of more of like a planning day. I'm trying to get back into being in a regular schedule with the podcast too, so doing some podcast planning and stuff like that today. I actually always get messages on Instagram from people asking about the podcast, and I feel like I don't talk about it a lot on here, so if you don't know, I do have a podcast and I've been trying to figure out new episodes and stuff like that, just because while doing the wedding and everything, it was definitely the last thing that was on my list. And so I'm excited to finally get back into just doing like a regular routine with that. Also just working on some sponsorship stuff, planning out posts for different brands. And sometimes I always get questions from people asking about what it actually looks like to kind of work with brands and stuff like that. And so I wanted to show you guys for this one. This one is not a company that I'm actually in like a contract with, but a lot of times before you actually work with a brand, they like to see your audience info, so like their age, gender, location, all those things. And so I'm about to send that into a brand to see if we're a good fit, so I'm gonna do that. I also just signed an agreement with a company that I'm working with. It's actually the company that we're getting our mattress from, which I'm really excited for because we've not had a mattress, which has been not fun at all, but I'm excited to get that. And then I regularly work with this company called Petite Studio, not on like a sponsorship basis, but I just really like their clothes and they're really sweet, and asked if I wanted to pick out some pieces from their fall collection. So I'm gonna do that as well. Plan out a podcast for tomorrow just so I can start kind of stockpiling because I don't have anything ready to go, so I'm gonna work on that as well. And then I also want to respond to some comments from my video that I posted yesterday, because I usually look at comments when a video first goes live, and then I'll check it like once a day for the next few days that it's up, and then after that I usually just start checking them on like the newer video, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna respond to some comments as well. And then I'm also working with this brand, which is actually really cool because they have like little decks that you can make. It's kind of like a Yelp Pinterest, and it's essentially where you can recommend businesses that you like or just things that you like. It's really interesting, but I need to plan out some stuff for them, and so I'm gonna do that. And then another exciting thing that came in the mail, I talked about this on my video I posted when we first got married, but it's this company called Newly Named. You go online and you fill out all this information about different places that you need to change your name on, and then they send you all the forms, and it's supposed to make it a lot easier. I actually found it from an Instagram ad, but they have really good reviews, so I'm gonna look through this as well, although I think that I might actually change the name I filled out, because I was still trying to figure out if I wanted to keep my last name on YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff, or if I wanted to change it on there, if I wanted to make my last name my middle name. So I'm still trying to figure it out, but this is just with my normal middle name and then my new last name, so we'll see if I actually want to do this. I'm not sure, but I will probably look through it too. So that's kind of what's on the agenda. I'm gonna go ahead and start.
I don't care about time.
We are about to walk to Starbucks for a little mid-afternoon break because it's 1:45 and this place starts to feel like a dungeon. So I'm currently in our closet, and it's funny because I have always struggled with not knowing where to record podcasts because I used to have the Spotify studio in New York, but now obviously I'm here. Even if I was there, I highly doubt they're allowing people to come in and record. And so I've been recording in our walk-in closet, and it weirdly sounds so nice because there's not a lot of echo in here. It sounds actually so great, and I feel like the sound quality is better. If I had a better microphone, it would be even better, but there's like literally a plug in here too. I wasn't going to record this podcast today, but I really just felt like it. I worked on the outline for like 3 hours, which should not have taken me that long, but I just really wanted to think about it. By the time you're watching this video is probably up and the podcast is probably up. I was making triple off AdSense what I had ever been making. It looked like I was experiencing all this success, but I was actually miserable. But it is an episode on my 10 biggest career mistakes. I'm talking a lot about YouTube, more about when I worked at my agency, what exactly I did, what I didn't do well at. I found this idea from Millennial Life Millennial Life Crisis podcast, which is Monica and Shelby Church's. I love their podcast. It's really good if you guys need one to listen to. I just love their content in general. I think it's so interesting. I can't believe I'm just like talking with these clothes here. Their stuff's just so interesting. They're really great YouTubers, and I feel like their stuff is really awesome. So I just got in the car. It's about 4:30. Finished all my stuff for today, which feels very good. Had a lot of stuff to do. Wearing a rain jacket because I feel like it's about to start pouring outside, but I'm trying to get better at cooking meals with things that we have, but I'm still missing a couple things. I'm making like a skillet bake enchilada thing. I don't know. It looked good. We had a lot of this stuff, but there's still a few random things that I need, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to Kroger to get some of those things. Does anyone else feel like a strong sense of affiliation to the grocery store that they grew up going to? Because I love Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's doesn't have like random normal things that you have to get. And so anytime I have to get quote normal food, I always go to Kroger because that's where we always shopped growing up. So I just like will literally make the extra 10-minute drive to go to Kroger instead of Tom Thumb or something that's closer. I just feel comfortable there. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I feel like I know where things are. Let me know. It is about 7 o'clock right now. Started chopping an onion right now, and I feel like I always show myself cooking dinner, but that's because it's honestly like one of my favorite parts of the day. Especially as of lately, I've just been trying out new recipes and seeing what we like, what we don't like. It's just really fun. It's very satisfying, like cooking a meal from scratch and it being really yummy and tasty. And so that is what I'm making tonight. And then we'll probably just watch a show tonight and chill out. I know that these vlogs, I feel like, are probably gonna get repetitive when they're throughout the week, because now when I feel like I'm living with someone else, my routine is just so much more repetitive. I'm excited because this weekend we're gonna hang out with my family, so that'll be fun. I'll probably do a weekend vlog. I think they're gonna come over here, we'll do like a movie night and get pizza and all that fun stuff. But for now, it's just us doing our routine. I feel like every recipe that I've made so far has been Half-Baked Harvest because I love her recipes. They're always just easy and they're not too healthy, but not too unhealthy. They're just like the perfect, easy, like you have most of the ingredients, but you might need a couple of things kind of recipe. So I really like her, I really like her stuff. She is cute and ready to eat, man. Okay, I need to top it with stuff. Aiden is taking a shower, but now we're just gonna top it with, I think, a couple of avocados. You know what? I might put it in bowls and then top it. I had a Greek yogurt. I saw somewhere that you can replace sour cream with Greek yogurt, but she also had it in the recipe as Greek yogurt, but we're gonna top it with these two. You then just top it with the Greek yogurt, but I'm gonna wait till it cools down a little bit just so it doesn't like melt all off. But that is our dinner. It looks very good. Definitely not as healthy as the past dinners I've been making, but definitely very good. It's Friday, y'all. We go through so much of this iced coffee now. Today's plans, it is 8:30. Once again, keep accidentally sleeping in too late. I'm gonna blame Aiden because I've never been someone who like snoozes an alarm, but it's been happening ever since we've been living together. So it's 8:30, making my iced coffee. Gonna go work out, probably do something a little bit more mild because usually I actually don't work out on Fridays, but I just feel like I should because I have time to. Need to edit a podcast. We got some of our wedding photos back, so I'm gonna post those today. And I also kind of wanna make some Instagram reels. I never made them partly because I don't have the music feature on Instagram. I just switched my account to a creator account, and I've heard that that's supposed to help. So if y'all want to see the wedding photos, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. I'm also gonna try to do like more reels and stuff like that. I never did TikTok. TikTok just freaked me out. I don't really like TikTok, but now that it's on Instagram, they're kind of similar. I feel like I'll just do it on there. Last night I tried to do one of those pranks where you pretend that you're recording yourself saying something crazy and you film your husband, and it did not work. I started laughing, and I'm so bad at doing pranks, but. And one of the first ones was about getting into a routine, especially during. And now I'm sad because I can't do it because he knows that it's a prank, but I kind of want to see my family, but I haven't asked if we can come over, so I need to see. We're still like making friends here, so my family and us. Except I know Kenzie Elizabeth is here, so I really want to hang out with Kenzie. I'll probably start editing this vlog, so just wrapping up a little bit of work stuff today, having a good little Friday. I just feel like working from home, it makes me really appreciate the weekend so much more. So we also put up this painting, and it's actually a painting that Aiden's dad did, which is cool. Editing my podcast episode that I'm uploading, but I wanted to show you guys how I do my podcast. I basically just edit it in Final Cut Pro, and then I use Anchor as the platform for doing it, which if you guys ever want to start a podcast, Anchor is super useful. They cover all the distribution fees, and you can do like ads through them. They're really great if you guys want to check them out. I know I feel like everyone has a podcast nowadays, so if you want to jump on the bandwagon, it's really great. But essentially you just go into here, and then you upload it, and then it's processing right now. There, it's done. And then you go on here and you just edit all the description, put in season number, episode number, and then I like to just schedule them for Mondays, so then they'll go live and be ready on the day that they're supposed to go live.
Wait, the judge gets. I feel like we should just do points.
Let's just play. Let's just do it.
Okay.
We gotta play around first.
Okay. Yeah. Who wants to start?
Why don't you be the judge first?
Yeah, you start. Okay. Yeah. Who's the most overrated actor of all time? Or actress? Actress? You can do actor or actress.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Dad! Dad going shots fired.
I know what I was gonna do.
And Dad already did that one.
Dad already did Tom Hanks.
So I don't get to do it?
No.
Liam, that's what I was trying to write.
Oh,
For God's
what? Leonardo DiCaprio. Michelle actually thinks overrated because he is.
Do you remember
overrated.
Brad Pitt in Ad Astra?
It's really bad.
It's really bad.
We put, wait, so we vote for the one that we think you're gonna choose?
Yeah.
What did you choose? Oh, no one voted for Ben.
I don't care.
Where'd you put your two?
So I secretly choose.
How do you secretly choose?
But we'll know who.
Oh, Ben, you just, oh yeah.
I'm going all in. So what happens if
I'm
you...
the only one who voted for myself.
I feel like it's better when you
No, I voted
But
twice.
it's
I voted on my